Once upon a time, nature and people were in love. We lived close together, making the wild a part of our lives. We loved the characters we found. We're all animals, after all. And we talked about nature all the time, sharing stories of experiences and encounters. But then, something happened. We lost our connection with nature. Right now, we're at a crossroads. Either we carry on moving further and further away from nature, or we fall in love with it all over again. It's decision time. The best way to rekindle a lost love is not to talk about what went wrong, extinction, habitat loss, or resource scarcity. It's to remember what we loved in the first place. The question is, how do we help people fall in love again? Well, some nature organizations have already worked out how to tell love stories. In Nicaragua, the local market demand for turtle eggs is threatening the survival of the species. Fauna and Flora International's national collaborative media campaign, I Don't Eat Turtle Eggs, is solving this by taking children to the beach to release turtle hatchlings and running a publicity campaign to make it feel unpatriotic to eat the eggs. This campaign is personalizing nature. By building a personal connection between people and animals and making the issue locally relevant, the campaign has shifted public attitude across the country. Tigers in the Sundarbans forest in Bangladesh are under threat from poachers and loggers. Wild Team's solution, a campaign called Mother Like Sundarbans, repositions the forest as a mother figure for local communities. The campaign uses real stories from people who live in the area to show how they depend on the forest for food and protection. By humanizing nature, talking about the forest in human terms, the campaign helps people to relate to it and the challenges it faces. The UK is famous for its garden birds, but many species are in decline. How do you engage people with something that's getting harder and harder to see? The Big Garden Birdwatch gets the nation nature spotting together for one weekend in January. Using its huge network, the RSPB mobilizes over 500,000 people to survey birds, and in doing so, raises the awareness of millions more. The campaign works because it publicizes positive actions to protect nature. So what happens next in our story? Do people and nature fall back in love? It's up to all of us to write the last chapter. If you want a happy ending for nature and people, it has to be a love story. Personalize, humanize, publicize. Starting now. Find out more, visit www.iucn.org/CEC.